So I'm going to welcome on our first guest, which is Edna Curley, Principal of Mountbellew Agricultural College.
Thank you very much.
Edna,
a pleasure.
How are you?
Great, thank you, Courtney, and yourself?
Good, not a bother.
Brilliant.
So Edna, one thing we had so much of yesterday was farmers.
Yes.
Looking for your stand. So can you talk us through Teagasc certificates in agriculture, level 5, level 6?
Sure. Delighted, and thank you very much for the invitation today. It's simply brilliant to be here to represent Mountbellew Agricultural College with Ciarán here with us. So Mountbellew Agricultural College have enjoyed a wonderful relationship with Teagasc for a lot of years, and in that we have the delivery of our level 5 and level 6 certificate in agriculture and our advanced certificate in agriculture. Traditionally, people will know them and recognise them as the green cert.
Yes.
Now, the green cert,
famous green
the
cert.
famous green cert. Where would you be without a green cert? Now, the green cert traditionally was, I guess, your licence to farm almost.
Yes.
But it's actually so much more than that now. They're stepping stones. So everyone here today will be familiar with the NFQ, the National Framework of Qualifications, our protractor, if you like, of qualifications. And our programmes sit at level 5 and level 6. They're in. So they're actually progression routes as well into our higher education sector. So from a Mountbellew perspective, there are progression routes into our ATU programmes, our agribusiness and our agri-science programmes. But indeed, all of our agricultural colleges right throughout the Teagasc network have those progression routes to their own individual HE partner as well, which is really, really important because
there's many different pathways there.
Many through each of the colleges. And as I was saying to you, we just traditionally think of it as a green cert for farming, but it's not. We're kind of moving towards it being a level 5, level 6. They're awards in their own right.
Yeah.
And it gives us, I'll say, that opportunity. I'm delighted that our ATU partners are here today and they're discussing our agribusiness programme and our agri-science programme and those opportunities to progress from our agriculture and our Teagasc programmes.
And Edna, can you talk me through then some of the progression routes from the level 5 or the level 6? Maybe career opportunities.
Absolutely. So within Mountbellew, you take your level 5 and your level 6 as a Teagasc learner with us.
Yes.
At the end of your level 6, upon successful completion, you apply into ATU for either agri-science or agribusiness. Okay. And agri-science and agribusiness actually have a common first year, which is really convenient because it gives you a little bit of time just to determine, I guess, really what's for me. Is it business? Is it science?
That's brilliant. And
it's fantastic, and it's a really unique selling point about the programme. At the end of first year then, you get the opportunity to make your decision.
Yes.
And by virtue of having your level 5 and your level 6 already, you go from first year to third year.
Wow.
So you don't have to actually take your second year, okay?
That's very convenient.
It really is, and we're constantly, I guess, drafting and looking at those opportunities and crafting our programmes to accommodate, I suppose, our Teagasc learner and our ATU learner, and ensuring that they can and have that freedom of movement between the two sectors almost.
Yes.
And it traditionally works wonderfully well and continues to work really, really well in Mountbellew. And indeed, as I say, throughout all of those networks, whether you're in Kildalton College and you partner with SETU or whatever the case might be, they're all a little bit unique in their own right. So I would implore anybody, if you're interested in that particular pathway, to seek out, I suppose, your individual agricultural college and that higher ed partner and drill down into those details to be sure that you understand, I guess, what that unique relationship is. So once you get into then your agribusiness or your agri-science, you've already had that really good grounding in your agriculture. So from a practical point of view, your practical skills, you've already attained the vast majority of that as your Teagasc learner. So you're adding now your business and your science subjects and your business wherewithal, if you like, and your science wherewithal. So you're really building on that practical piece. And the two just work so well together, absolutely hand in glove.
100%. And Edna, can we talk through some of the advanced courses with dry stock, dairy, mechanisation, specialisations available?
Yes, so as a Teagasc learner, level 5, so your first year is common across all specialisations.
Okay.
At the end of first year then, you have again this unique opportunity to choose between dry stock, dairy or mechanisation. And again, that's Mountbellew. But if you look at our other college networks, you also have equine and forestry at those levels as well.
Very broad.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
It really is fantastic. But again, if we just pull it back to Mountbellew, you finish your level 5, you can choose, okay, I'd like to have a specialism in dairy, in dry stock management, in mechanisation. And they are very unique programs. Now, there's about 60% of the content, again, is similar, where all 3 groups will be together, but then they get that piece that they love really, and they really want to concentrate on.
So
that's
they can
fantastic.
Find out what it is that they really love doing and head in that direction,
Correct.
I suppose then.
100%. You get those lovely tasters as a level 5 and the exposure to the individual sectors, that by the time you're getting to the end of level 5, you're looking at level 6, you have that opportunity just to say, do you know what, I really want to consider dairy herd management, or I really want to consider dry stock management, or mechanisation is for me.
100%. And then the ATU level 7 and level 8, the Honours Bachelor of Science and Business degree courses.
That's right.
Is that further on then down the line from this?
It is. Now, they're standalone awards in their own right via CAO, so you can apply directly, so the usual CAO entry. And you have the level 7 and level 8 entry points for both agribusiness and agri-sciences, as we would call them. You also have agri-engineering. So again, you have those CAO entry points to those. But as a Teagasc learner with a level 5 or a level 6, you also have that secondary progression route into agribusiness and agri-science. So they have been developed, and as we're constantly developing, working with Teagasc partners, ATU partners, to ensure that we have this choice for our learners to give them as much as we possibly can in our region.
That's great. So them courses, the level 7, level 8, they can be gone into straight through CAO.
Certainly, absolutely. Fantastic. And the team from ATU are actually here today, so if anyone wants to have a chat about that's the CAO entry route, I guess. The guys from ATU will absolutely talk them through anything they'd like to know there.
And Edna, can I bring you back again about the Green Cert? Because it is so popular. The requirements for that, or how do people meet the requirements? How do they get into the Green Cert?
So just now, there's just an age requirement for the Green Cert to be 17 within the year of entry. Thereafter, I guess it's a wide open door. What we always say is, as long as you want to do it and you want to get stuck into it and you have a great grow for it, we're happy to welcome you.
That'll open the door up for people.
It does, Brilliant. And it's very important that opportunity is there.
And then ATU's new Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine and Surgery programme.
Correct.
How is this the key to Mountbellew College? How talk about this?
It's this fantastic collaboration between ATU and particularly ATU Letterkenny and Orla and Joanne and Mountbellew. And again, it's just building on what we have established between the two institutes over the years. So we're very much in the planning stages of it. It's really, really exciting. We are very excited about it.
I've heard so much about it already, and so many people inquiring about it yesterday as well.
Absolutely.
I'm sure there'll be more inquiries today.
Definitely, and we're really concentrating now on drilling down into our planning process, getting it ready to go. But we're super excited about it and delighted to have the opportunity to give this back. Well, to give it back to our sector and to our learners that they can stay with us in Ireland.
And I'm going to ask you a really broad question there on behalf of the students. Why should people study agriculture?
Oh, look, for me, agriculture is just the most fantastic life, really. It's everything about agriculture is fantastic. It opens so many doors. It's so broad that you don't have to, and none of us did when we were 17, know exactly what we wanted to do or where we wanted to go. It gives you that opportunity to have a taster and say, I like that, maybe not that. And agriculture gives you that bandwidth, I guess, or that broad spec kind of science or business or engineering or whatever it might be, that you can actually say, okay, I think this is for me. And it facilitates that. And then after that it's a way of life.
100%.
It's just fantastic.
I've heard people even describe it, rather than it can be a job, but it's a vocation as well, as you're saying, a way of life.
It is. It's a way of life, and it's difficult to articulate what it is about agriculture.
100%.
Except that I know it makes us smile, and we think about it. It's challenging, of course it is.
Yes.
But that builds resilience in itself,
100%.
and we are resilient.
I have no doubt that they're doing that in Mountbellew Agricultural
Thank
College
you very
as well,
much.
Edna.
Thank you.
Anyone here like to ask Edna a question? So we have the principal here of Mountbellew Agricultural College. Edna, if anyone wants to follow up with you or ask any questions,
sure.
Where can they find you here today?
You'll have Kieran here just in front of the stage here today.
Brilliant.
At any point in time, our contact details are there. Please don't ever hesitate to give us a call. We love a call and a chat.
Great.
And to work through the different bits and pieces with everybody.
Are you on social media, website?
We are. We're on
Brilliant.
Twitter, Instagram, or Instagram, Facebook, our website, the whole lot.
That's perfect. Edna,
Super.
thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
for
Courtney.
joining me
A
today.
pleasure.
Thanks
Cheers.
a
Thank
million.
you.
So next up on the stage in a little while, we're going to have Edwina, who is from BIM Institute of Music. That's at 10:25. So if you'd like to listen in on that chat, make sure you come back here at that time.